Highland Valley, for its size, is one of the busiest yards in Pennsylvania. And the Norfolk Southern engines are what power the trains that keep the railroad running on time. This is Rails of Highland Valley.
Wesley Hunter Edwards, who we all know as Mr. Edwards, has been Highland Valley's yard master since the mid-1990s back when Conrail served the area. His job is manage the rail yard, to keep track of all trains entering and leaving the yard, and to give required assignments to the engines. He likes his job and feels that he might be one of the luckiest controllers in the country, but occasionally he might feel that he would need a break from his normal routine.
Well, that's the rest of them. Should be good to go.
Good work. See you later.
When Taduka was ready to go, he departed Highland Valley for his journey to Altoona. Later, Mr. Edwards had an important announcement to make.
Everyone, I'd like to tell you that I'm going on vacation. Oh cool, where are you going to? Jacksonville, Florida, and I'll be there for a week.
Nice, though that's where the CSX headquarters are. What are you going to do there?
Stuff like rail fanning in Plant City, Lakeland, Jacksonville, probably the Folkestone Funnel as well. That, and I'll be doing stuff like fishing and maybe going to Disney World too. That's cool. You're gonna ride the Pennsylvania to Philadelphia and then another train to Jacksonville? Nope, too inefficient. I'll be driving to the Amtrak station in Pittsburgh right now. Since the Richmond Limited gets to Staples Mill Road about 20 minutes ahead of the Silver Star, I'll be taking the Richmond Limited there and then transfer the Silver Star at Richmond. Okay, I wonder if you'll meet Alan Smith, aka Millennium Force in Florida. If he's not doing another tour, then maybe.
Hooray. No Mr. Edwards for a week. We get the week off.
Jordan, are you that dumb? We're not getting the week off. Leaving engines alone for a week is a waste of money and usefulness. We're not lazy like Cameron.
Of course not. I work harder than that lazy engine.
Nicholas is right. So I hired a substitute controller to look after you until I return. Sure you know the drill.
Drill. That's my superpower.
Can we stop the puns, please? Anyways, I better get to the station because Annette is preparing the Richmond Limited. Bye everyone. Have a good trip, sir.
Have fun in Florida, Mr. Edwards.
I will, thank you.
Lillian Parker backed up to the Richmond Limited.
Wow, I don't think I've ever had a controller as a passenger before.
Me neither, Parker.
Well, Mr. Edwards assigned me before he left, so Lily, Parker, and Annette are not the only ones busy.
Now I wonder who the replacement controller is.
Who knows? I think we'll find out before Nicholas returns.
The engine saw a car approaching. It parked next to the yard office, and out came an unfamiliar figure.
I bet that's him.
Alright, pay attention. We have a busy day today.
What's your name, sir? I'm Will.
That's not important, and I already know your names. Every single one of you.
Okay then.
8716 and 6670. Take a train to the WNLE interchange yard. Then you're to pick up another load and take it straight back here. Pronto!
Thanks, you know.
Just go. Our railroad needs money. 6795. You need to take an intermodal train to Harrisburg. And 8041. You're to take a coal train to Washingtonville, Pennsylvania.
Excuse me? I work for Norfolk Southern, not the military.
I did not say you work for the military. Now go, 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 go!
Will and Jordan arrived at the interchange.
About time you arrived. Just leave your train on this siding and then you can pick up the outbound cars on track 2.
We're getting rushed too much today.
At least Wheeling and Lake Harry Nicholas is just telling us where to go and not bossing us around like that grumpy old man at Highland Valley.
Jordan and Will just got home with the train they got from Wheeling and Lake Erie Railroad when they saw Nicholas arguing with the substitute boss.
Already? But I just got back from doing another job. Can't I at least play one round of Black Ops?
Looks like Nicholas can't play his video games now.
Be quiet, Jordan. Man, I'm sure Mr. Edwards never has to deal with this.
Meanwhile in Richmond, Parker, Lily, and Annette made it to Staples Mill Road Station with the Richmond Limited. And later, the Silver Star pulled in with Ugolo on point.
Hey guys,
What's up, Ulago?
I'm taking this train to Florida, and I heard a Cantarola will be riding.
That's correct. He's on vacation.
Wow, this will be an interesting trip.
When the final boarding announcement was made, Mr. Edwards boarded the Silver Star. Then Ugolo smoothly proceeded out of the station.
See you soon, Lily, Parker, and Annette.
Ulago.
Yeah, see ya.
If there's one thing I learned today, it's that this controller is too strict.
Tell me about it.
Billy will be working the Northeast Regional tomorrow, and Lilium has another excursion, so that means they won't deal with them. I hope he doesn't find out my cab's full of pictures of Lily. Cut the chat and start working! There's a freight train on the mountain line that needs to be taken to Newark, New Jersey, and the others are busy. That train won't take itself. Go watch the Pittsburgh Steelers or something. They're not playing right now. Now get back to work so I can go to Wendy's and get a hamburger. Ugh, fine. Sergeant No Name. My name is not Sergeant No Name. It is...
Josiah and Nicholas finally returned from Newark.
I should have expected you back earlier. How so? We got our train delivered, then hung out in the yard for a few hours, then headed back with this train. You're not supposed to hang out. After delivering the train, you come straight back here. It doesn't work that way. We don't get new assignments first thing after finishing one. Plus, we need to rest and refuel as needed. Challenging me, are you? How about I call Mr. Edwards and tell him how you're acting? Darn it! You dodged a bullet this time, 3421. Seriously, if you need someone to yell at, go bother Cameron in the shed. He's the laziest in the area. 8109. An intermodal train's at Tidewater waiting to go to Columbus.
But I don't want to. I'm tired.
Did I ask you if you wanted to? You weren't purchased to sleep 24/7.
Well, okay, fine. I'll do it.
Meanwhile, Mordecai, Rigby, and Benson were pulling an intermodal train through Highland Valley when they saw Nicholas and Josiah playing video games.
Dude, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Video games.
No video game breaks Mordecai and Rigby or you won't be fired!
Benson, you're being just like our substitute yardmaster.
Excuse me?
Mr. Edwards is on vacation and has another man take over for him. He always yells at us to keep us working to the maximum.
Is that so?
Yes.
Let's play Super Smash Brothers.
No, time's money.
You heard of Mordecai and Rigby?
You too, 9821.
Man, Josiah was right.
Just then, Arthur and Caleb came out of the roundhouse.
Man, I'm annoyed right now.
Let me guess, the new guy yelled at you.
Not even close. BN's stupid phase still won't allow people outside of the States have access to BNSF content for Train Simulator.
You're still angry about that, huh?
Yes. I'm glad that I don't work for them.
Yay, I earned that, Arthur.
But yeah, that new guy needs an anger management class.
And you need a lesson in discipline.
See?
It's not new to me, Caleb. We've dealt with it.
Have Lily and Parker met him yet?
Not yet, but when they come back, they will.
Go on, we have to go to Knoxville.
Let's go, Arthur. See you later, Nicholas and Josiah.
Bye, Caleb. Bye, Arthur. As for the both of you... Oops, my horn control slipped.
Parker and Lily returned to Highland Valley with the Richmond Limited. Then they saw Kaiba and Jimmy arguing with the boss.
Quit playing and get that train going.
I'm waiting for permission from dispatch to proceed.
We can't leave until Kara passes by.
And did you check the TCS? She's not far. We don't have time to clear. I work hard and I use common sense, unlike you.
Drop and give me 50. We're trains, you idiot. That's impossible.
Sorry for the overtake, Gabe and Jimmy.
That's all right.
Goodness, that guy is an idiot.
You take that back, young lady. 9472 and 8835. Get to Brownsville and help 1131 with a coal train.
Seriously? Coal ruins my beauty.
Oh, how thrilling. How absolute thrilling. Now I'll never be spick and span for my next job.
Don't argue with me, just go.
Do I have to earn a living with this motley crew?
I love pulling coal trains.
Well, I don't want to be a second coal on rails, no less.
It's not all bad.
As the sun continued to set, Lily was asking the engines about the guy in charge.
They always yell.
Yeah, especially when we aren't working.
Not to mention that guy yelled at me. Yet I'm unassigned.
He's bossier than Jack and Ivanov combined.
Yup, thank goodness those two aren't here.
Today sucked! I told my crew to flip up rail fans and Folkestone funnel, but instead they waved. Even worse, saw me to GoAnimate video, and I hate GoAnimate videos!
Well, sunk it, CSX Mini Hub. I use GoAnimate to make grounded videos out of engines like Bulge who refuse to obey my orders.
I agree with you, Ivanov. Engines should listen to us.
You both aren't in charge. Only controllers are.
You said it, Alan. Also, Ben, rail fans are awesome, unlike you.
Hey, how dare you say that?
Well, you impersonate Benjamin, you disrespect the GoAnimators and rail fans, and you make CSX look bad.
Not to mention you blocked a rare YN2 SD40-2 from the human Sean's camera. Stop roasting Bale. He is my friend. Well, Orange has something to say to you.
Oh, Ivanov, Jackass and fuck Ben, you're so stupid.
Don't call us stupid.
Now come on, back to work.
The next few days went by. As the engines went on with their work, they would sometimes think about what would happen when Mr. Edwards got back from his trip. But no one was yelled at as much as the switchers, because they were in the yard. They were almost always in sight of the boss.
3406, move quicker!
No, stupid. I need to move slowly.
People are waiting for their shipments.
Well, it makes no difference because the locomotives coming to pick up these cars won't be here for another 30 minutes, idiots.
Still, finish this job so you can do another.
No can do. After this, I have to sort out another cut of cars bound for Lancaster.
Hurry!
Shaden ignored him and continued his slow work. He wasn't yelled at this time, mainly because the controller saw Nicholas pulling a line of take cars off the mountain line.
Move quicker! I'm going the speed limit, so quit your whining. Your speed affects everyone else.
Then the surprising thing happened. Nicholas just came to a stop.
What do you think you're doing? I'm not gonna put up with you bossing me around like you're James Squires. That's a referral for you. Hello? Glad you're there, Mr. Edwards. Yes, everything's going all right there?
Everything's okay, sir. The engines are behaving and everything.
Good to hear. Coming back tomorrow.
Fantastic. Enjoy the rest of your vacation, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Odd. How does his voice change all of a sudden? Mr. Edwards is sure to hear about it now. Oh, he will, alright.
Some of the engines were goofing off in the yard. Nicholas, Josiah, and Will were playing Train Simulator. Mordecai, Rigby, and Angel Ace were playing Need for Speed. Kaduka, Timothy, and Sean were playing tennis. Elsa and Harold were playing 8 Marbles. Leopold was playing Unreal Tournament. And Cameron was sleeping.
Now let's make videos of the bad engines crashing.
Good idea.
Look out at me.
Dang it. That's the 3rd time I got killed.
Sorry, Harold. Better luck next time.
That's okay. At least I don't suck in like Leopold.
What? I got defeated again?
Leopold, calm down.
Yeah, get a hold of yourself.
I can't. This game is making me mad.
Here I go.
Ah! Who did that?
And not us.
Well, whoever did, we will have a double workload. Now all of you, back to work. Your trains are waiting.
But you didn't even sign us?
No one asked you.
Jeez, you sound like Benson.
9512, 9658, 8041, and 8109, you're taking 21W.
Whatever, I just wish he would get our names right.
But I don't want to. I'm tired.
Double workload. 9759, 1131, and 6795, take a manifest to Hagerstown, Maryland. And 8716, 3421, and 2615, you're hauling a manifest to Detroit. 4006, 4041, and 4826, you have an intermodal to take to Shreveport, Louisiana.
I'm Harold, 4006 and 4041, aisle 7, Leopold.
Do I care?
Come on, Leopold and Harold. Let's get away from this annoying boss.
As all that was happening, Mr. Edwards was wrapping up his vacation. After returning his rental car, he headed to Jacksonville Amtrak station to await the arrival of the Silver Meteor. At 4:34 a.m. the next day, the Silver Meteor arrived in Richmond. 2 hours later, the Richmond Limited service began, where Mr. Edwards boarded for his return trip.
So, Nicholas, how was your trip?
Pretty good, I'll say.
Well, that's good. By the way, did you hear that Mr. Edwards is coming back today?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, I got to get back to work. See you later, Nick.
As Jaden and Will were taking a local to Industry Wasteland, they had to stop to let another train enter the yard. This time, the man made a bigger fool of himself.
Why are you stopped? Get moving!
Are you freaking blind? We need to let another train in, stupid!
Stop wasting time and go!
Is he that retarded?
Will, I don't know, but if we end up moving, we'll crash and have an accident.
I told you to go!
There. Now we can go.
When the freight train was clear, Jaden and Will continued on their way. but they were amused by what had just happened.
Will, I cannot believe he told us to crash into that train.
I know. Wait till we tell the others.
After work, Jaden and Will told everyone about what had happened.
Are you serious?
It's no wonder he's so retarded.
I can't believe he became a substitute when he doesn't know how to do his job.
Is that man blind or something?
Apparently.
Were you making fun of me?
Yes, we were, disgraceful bastard.
Triple workload.
Oh, you're kidding me!
How about instead, you give the triple workload to those lazy engines over there?
I can't believe I had to do extra work.
I just want to eat chippy while listening to Justin Bieber and squawking of the engines.
Me too, Jasper. I wish we could sleep all day and never have to work.
Yeah, lazy Cameron and lazy Jasper need extra work.
I agree, Sean. Give Cameron and lazy Jasper that job.
At that moment, the Richmond Limited, led by Annette and Miranda, pulled into the station.
Man, what on? Don't you agree, Miranda?
Yes, and thanks for entertaining me with your Nightwish music.
Anytime.
Good to be back. How are things? Oh, I'll tell you, this guy's been a disturbance.
He yells at us like we're in the military.
He tries to work us harder than needed.
He doesn't call us by our real names.
He's retarded. He told us to do push-ups if we didn't listen.
He told Jaden and Will to keep going when they would have crashed into another train.
Either that or he wanted to crash them on purpose.
Thanks to Mr. Sergeant No Name, my cousin Sprinkle Railroad series is delayed. He always yells at us over nothing and acts like Benson when it comes to engines cycling on. And most recently, he yelled at me just when I was about to work on my Kodachrome FP45 reskin.
Is that so? I thought I trusted you, but the way you treated the engines is nothing like a proper controller and not how to run the railroad. You don't remember, do you? I'm Mr. Wyatt.
That's my name, and that's why these engines kicked me out of the sheds once. Because the criminal they saw had the same last name.
That was me. They got me arrested for robbing a bank, and I was in jail for a long time before Dora's human self bailed me out. When I heard you were on vacation, I decided to take your place and use a fake ID to get by. For getting me arrested, I figured I'd overwork them to see how they like it. Well, I never. As I'm the one in charge, you are hereby relieved of your work, and I'll be referring you to other controllers. Now get out of my sight.
Yeah, Sergeant No Name, get out and stay out. You're the worst to do the fake controller who really ran over back in December.
Finally, he's gone for real.
You can say that again.
Anyways, how's your vacation, Mr. Edwards? Good to have you back. It was really good. But I'll tell you about it later because I'm tired and you all have jobs to do. Yes, sir.
Right away, Mr. Edwards. We'll be done in no time. Let's go, guys. Ahead full. Just like what Bolt says.
The engines set off for work again like usual. This time, they weren't yelled at by the same person who gave them their assignments. As for that bossy old man, let's just say he got a free ride back to jail.